Here it is, Sunday in the train room, and then I just used this bare primer. I said I was not going to use this anymore because we got this really cheap at Lowe's a long time ago for $1.65 or $2 a can. But it was sitting there, and I used it. I did the uh, roof sections. Here it is right there. And that's just the primer. Okay, so, and here are the walls. And so we're going to let these things dry because, I just did this a little while ago, you know, about half an hour ago. I was running my uh, video premiere of session number 13 of Ayres Chairs, where I finished up the roof. And so we're going to work on the layout a little bit. Let me drink a little bit of coffee here. Now, coming off of vacation, it seems kind of hard getting back into the groove of getting busy on this thing here. And I was just looking and said, what am I going to start on? So I figured, let me put this over here like this. Up on the garage door where you see the white and you see the little bit of blue over on the right-hand side, that blue up there is oil-based paint. So I'm going to use that paint that I got a little while ago from, I guess it was Hobby Lobby. I think it was a Hobby Lobby that I got it. But I'm going to cover it up, all the way down to the center. Maybe I'll bring it over onto the other side where I have the blue sky, uh, the light blue sky where I did it before. But, I'll just do the darker blue and try to blend it in uh, and see how that works out. Now I got the camera up there, and you can see right where the coaling station is. That's a little bit further over to where we was working before. Okay, so you can't see it from here, but like right here where the oil derrick is, that's the center of the garage door. So right over here, there's a bunch of trees there. Let me put this paint back on the shelf over here. So I'm going to have to get the little stool and move some stuff out of the way here so I could work here because, I just out of the spur of the moment deal said, hey, this is what I could do over here. This is the kit that Debbie paid 25 cents for at a, I think at the Villages one time. And this is actually a $100 kit that somebody just tried to assemble and really made a mess out of it. But, we could use it for something here. So I got to move these cars out of the way. I don't know what I'm going to do with these things because they're just taking up space here. And I just move them from one spot to another. I might give them away or something. This one here is the Zeus car kit that I'm putting over on the other end. And I got two more up there. The one on the bottom over here is the last one I did, and it has a panel that you could put up on top. This is the Galaxy RVR. It's got 6 wheels on it, and it'll go all different kind of directions, but it has a What the hell you call them things? Everybody puts up on their roofs. Uh, Holy shit. My mind is blocked. But anyway, you know what I mean. But it captures the sun. Oh my goodness. I don't have enough coffee in me right now. So when we was on vacation, uh, we only had like one coffee per day, and I'm not used to that because we normally here at the house I usually have 3 or 4 cups per day. So we had to get it at Wawa every morning, and so I got this other one. This is a plastic kit right here. And we get this clamp, get that out of the way. This is feed and seed, a plastic feed and seed. I'll put that over there next to the other feed and seed that I did. It looks pretty similar to that, you know, almost. That's the Montgomery feed and seed over here. And here's the support for Quicks coal. And here was a couple of different ramps that I had on the other layout. I'm just going to have to move these out of the way for right now so I could get the step stool up there and do some painting. So the paint that I picked up was this Liquitex Cerulean Blue Hue, and I just seen this at Hobby Lobby, not Hobby Lobby, but Michael's. Hobby Lobby, I paid $9.99 for it, and I think they wanted 11 at Michael's, and it was on sale too. But this is just a little bit darker than the sky blue, which is Master Touch. So I'm going to get one of these wide brushes right here. This is a 2-inch one because we got a lot of area up there. I'll get this palette over here. And then let me get the stool because I'm not prepared for this. And so while I get the stool, I'm also going to go and get some more coffee and take a bathroom break. So I shall return and you'll see me working on it. Here we go. Well, I adjusted the camera up just a little bit higher so you could see a little bit more. I got it sitting up on top of the monitor right now. And I moved most of the stuff out of the way. I'll move the clock out of the way too. And get my coffee over there. And the one light that I have pointing over towards the to where I sit, but we'll deal with that. It's a little bit dark over here on this corner right here, so, and I always have trouble figuring out how to hold this. Is this the way right here? Okay, that it? I guess that's it. Okay, so I'm going to put a bunch of paint on here. Yeah, we'll just dab it along this, and this is already has a coat of acrylic paint on it. I think it's the light blue, so I'm just gonna keep it a darker cerulean blue. And this is the center post right here. I'm gonna start off with that right there. That's pretty close to what the oil-based color was there. How about that? I'm just following the line in the ground right here. And this isn't smooth like canvas, it's like got ripples and stuff in it, so you can tell what kind of texture it is. I'm gonna have to move my stool over a little bit. Yeah, this is just a little bit darker than, well, I might have thinned it out a little bit over here, but I'd say it's the same shade. I'm going to do it like that, it comes out a little bit lighter. Do it like this. So it'll be easier to get the cloud formations in there. With this blue in here. This is all experimental. I'm just going to have to get a little bit more to finish off that on the side there. After I get a little bit of coffee here. I think over here in this corner, I'm going to use a canvas instead of trying to paint all the way back in here. I have a long canvas that I can put over here, put it vertical, and fill in this area back here. I might get a little bit down here on the first level, back behind this clock. Fill that in just a little bit. Get this stool out of the way. We're getting there. This is something good to do on the first weekend back from vacation. Yeah. I get a little bit of the horizontal piece right there. It's 1 by whatever it is. Okay, so how far over can we see over there? Well, you can't see all the way over there, huh? So that's okay. So we got all that filled in. Get a little bit up on the top here. Blending some of this darker blue in on the lighter blue up underneath here. Okay, there we go. Wonderful. Okay. So that looks good. All right. We got that done. Let me get my coffee here. And we'll worry about that side over there, how to blend that in. We'll figure that out a little bit later. I'll have to move all that stuff out of the way and then work on that up that area. Just bring it lighter. Let me see. Yeah, maybe like dry brush it in there. I don't know if you can see that right there. Yeah, you can probably see that right over in here. Yeah, right there. Okay, there you have it. All right, it's time to clean everything up here. Well, sitting back, I didn't get the effect. Yeah, well, maybe once I put the clouds in there, it'll work out, because I still got the white swirls or the lighter swirls in there for the clouds. There you go. Yeah, and I can see over on the left-hand side it's really bright, but that's okay. You get the idea. All right. So time to clean up, and what time is it? 4:31. It's almost time. Almost dinner time. So holy moly. Well, I added a light and I pointed it down into that corner. So let me show you what it looks like now. Over there. Okay, there you have it. It's a little bit lighter than it was before. And actually, I have it pointing. Look, right here, the brightest part is it right there. So that's looking a little bit darker there. So that's good for right now. So we'll live with that. So I said I was going to go eat, but I didn't yet. I was doing some other things. And so I was leveling off size sash and door over here because it looked like it was drooping a little bit, and I had to put some shims underneath. So I got that all leveled off right now. And so before I go and warm up the pizza, I'm just going to take this stuff off of the tape here. And it should be good and dry. Where I'll be able to put some livelier colors than this drab gray on here. I have some silver and some rust, so we'll work on that maybe a little bit later on tonight. But that is Ayres Chairs and not the layout part, so we're getting these in here together. But that's how things go when you got a couple of different projects going on. And here's one of the shims that I have left over. Okay, whatever was left of it. Okay, so that's it. Let me go warm up the pizza now because it's quarter after 5 now. And I got to make sure that I get the right mouse to stop the recording here. So this is the one right here. Okay, here we go. All right.